Hello friends, welcome to Akul Mac Business Channel, and today we will analyze how the use of right positive word in our language has impact on our personality as well as on our day-to-day life, also on our business. Today we are going to discuss about the powerful words and the true meaning behind these powerful words, starting with alphabet K. And on our list today, the first word obviously is knowledge. Knowledge, people also say, is power. And as a CEO, as a leader, you must always have a childlike curiosity in order to get more knowledge, and also the adult like understanding of utilizing that knowledge that you have acquired. There is no age for acquiring knowledge, and that is the most important part. So even if you start your company or you become a leader at the age of 50, you still have a lot to learn. And that is why this is a very good habit to inculcate your team member also to become more knowledgeable, to have curiosity, to learn more on daily basis. And that is why this word knowledge is very powerful word. The next word is key. Well, key is basically used in our day-to-day language in terms of how do you solve a problem. So the key to solve a problem, that means key can be a solution. So you come across various problems every day, every hour, every minute, but then to solve those problems or issues, you have a solution. So solution is a key and is directly linked to knowledge. So if you have knowledge, you can find a key to solve your problem, or also create a scenario where you are strategizing on something and you're actually bringing in multiple keys at different stages of that entire process. So that is why key is another very powerful word starting with alphabet K. And how it impacts our business and our day-to-day life is you must have an attitude of problem solving. And in fact, if you follow the social media, etc., problem solving has emerged as one of the major requirement by corporates. If you are a great problem solver, you have a career ahead as a problem solver, not as a manager, not as a vice president, simply as a problem solution provider. So this is something very important, and you must keep that in mind. And you are having knowledge, and you also have probable solution because you've applied that knowledge. And therefore the third word in our list today is knowing. Even before something has to happen, you have to know what is going to happen. So it's like a forecasting, or it's like following your intuition. So knowing is a very powerful word starting with K. Very simple. We know this meaning. Every kid knows, every adult knows what is the meaning of knowing, but you have to apply that while carrying out your business. So when you start your strategy, before you take a step, you have to know what implication of that step would be. And I think this is very similar to what the chess player do before they basically start their first step by moving the pawn. They know exactly the next 20 steps, what is going to happen, how the opponent is going to react, and whatever the different situations opponent may react, they will have 20 solutions for all those 20 ways the opponents may react. So therefore, knowing is something important. Everything cannot be left to chance. You have to do a little bit of deep thinking before you embark on a strategic journey. And then kudos, everybody knows, it's like appreciating. So people have they have the knowledge, they have the key to solve problems. They also have the knowledge of predicting what is going to happen if they take multiple steps, and therefore they will achieve some results. So therefore you should always have this attitude of celebrating. You should always appreciate the people who have achieved these things based on knowledge, based on their skills. And therefore kudos is very powerful word. It elevates a person, because the person who for whom you are now appreciating and saying kudos, his stature is immediately elevated. And therefore kudos is very important to have right values in your team. Also have positive vibes in your team. If you follow all these things yourself while you are making a team, you become king of your team. So king is somebody who's not king just by, or a leader just by the position. He is king or a leader or a CEO because he can lead. He can give solution to his team. He can actually support them whenever it's needed. It's not that the people says tell the king this is what you have to do. It's the king has to tell others what they have to do. And therefore king is again a very powerful word. If you think you are a leader, you are a king of your team, then you have to start thinking like a king, which means not depend on others, but start telling people what they should do. Spread your wisdom, and that is what the king is. Even though your title can be manager, but you can be still respected by even the CEO because of your knowledge, because of your wisdom, and therefore you are the king. While you have all these good attributes and you also have a lot of knowledge, but that does not mean that you start having ego because of your knowledge. You have to be kind at the same time. You have to be empathetic to others, and by being kind you will actually generate a lot of goodwill. So you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, but if you are rude and you are egoistic, then none of that will matter, because you are not liked by people. So you have to be kind, you have to be empathetic, and that is how you build your environment and you build your team. So kind is another very powerful word starting with alphabet K. And in the end we have to talk about karma. Whatever you do will bounce back on you with either good results or bad results. Your every step that you take today will have a repercussion. The repercussions could be a good repercussion for you or for your team, or it could be a devastating repercussion. So karma is a very, very important aspect of your life and your professional life and your day-to-day life. So therefore must improve karma. That should be your motto. You must improve your karma. That means always do the right thing. Don't follow what others are doing. Never see that if others people have got some success by doing wrong things, you should also start doing that. No, there has to be a red line in whatever activity you do. There has to be an upper limit that you will never cross, and that is what your karma. You should have some principles in life. That is the karma, and therefore it's very important. People say that you learn from your friend circle. So always make a good friend circle so that your karmic cycle, your karmas are steered in the right direction. And karma can be explained for very long time. It's a very, very, very powerful word. It determines the fate of the universe. So understand the meaning behind karma and fine tune your your character, your ability to implement that knowledge, your ability to provide that solution, and all of that thing. So friends, what do you think about these powerful words starting with alphabet K? If you have any other suggestion, any opinion on this, do write in. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will meet you in the next one.